no Friday. It ain't no Friday. It's Tuesday. It's not even 4 p.m. It's not even 4 p.m. It's just everybody. Can we get a hell yeah from everybody in the chat right now? Because this is not the standard drama time crew. Hell no, this is the daytime stream crew. That's right, this is the standard stream crew up in this piece right here. Don't worry, there's still a drama time on Friday for the live audience. Of course there is, but we missed one last Friday because of horrendous technical issues, which involved a screwdriver and much things and dead motherboards and all kinds of stuff. Something happened, and in fact there's lightning outside my house right now. There's lightning and thunder and blocks of ice are falling from the sky, so it's not good in the UK right now. That's right, a hell's yeah to this daytime chat. What are we doing? We've just finished our stream of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. We played some WoW. And now we're going to go in blind. I promise nothing with this drama time. I promise nothing, I swear to God. Years ago, we learned to vet the stories, which means I read through them first to make sure they're okay. And hopefully that should up the quality as well. But there is a regularity of people sending me stories that have things like abuse, some sort of creepy pedophile thing where there's like a child being groomed in a weirder way than anything we've covered on the actual show itself. So the risk with going in blind is that the story might have nothing happening. Occasionally people tell me a story of an LFR where they didn't get any loot, and it was very dramatic, apparently. It was very dramatic, and they coin rolled it as well. Oh, man. Oh, you can't imagine. It was fucking crazy. It was crazy times going on. And other times, it could get really weird. So I'm going, literally, I've just refreshed my email inbox. We're going from the top down, and we'll see. It's too real. I know, it's too real. So we're going to do it that way. We're going to start off with... So I promise nothing. If we have to cut a story short halfway through, trust that given the content we've had on this show, it's for a good reason. Okay. Let's say that. Let's say that. The Emerald... So we're starting with the Emerald Nightmare's worst nightmare. Okay. Didn't even fit it in. The title's too long. God fucking damn it. Let me shrink it.
Well, you should say that, mate. Pet name for my dick is Title. What?
Okay. As can happen, I have no names in front of me. Okay. I have no names in front of me, so we'll see. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. All right. I believe this is from a lady. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. The first name does not let us know. But anyway, it says, are we ready? I will pick from chat, but there's no list of names. When I say there's no names, I want to be clear on this for anybody who knows going forward. And plus the chat can answer this question. When I say there's no names, it means there's no list of names in front of me. So there might be names throughout the story. I don't know. Holla Preacher and a tip of the cap to Mr. Ghost.
And a tip of the cap back, sweet cheeks.
It's so rubbery. Oh, God. It's like a legit condom on my face. Okay. A bit of preface before the story really begins. My boyfriend got me into WoW. Now, I can also add into this that when I read that, I often think of that guy. Feels sad. Now, this is going to make the chat really sad. My boyfriend got me into WoW at the end of Warlords of Draenor. 10 out of 10. You know what? You should play this game. You should. Have I got the game for you? Now, I know what you're thinking. It's the end of the expansion, but that doesn't mean that the fun is over. Let's get you into some WoW. Let's get it started. I leveled up with him a few characters to max level in preparation for Legion. After our recruiter friend expired, I kept leveling, as there wasn't much to do endgame. As we were just going to look for... Oh my God, it's a pair of noobs. As we were just going to look for a guild at the start of the next... No! We were going to look for a guild at the start of the next expansion and then really dive into the game. No! 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 Listen to Pappy. Listen to Pappy. You find a guild before the start of the new expansion, not afterwards, before. Every single time. Not after, before. You know why? Every week you are looking for a guild at the start of new expansion. That guild is already 3, 4, 5 weeks ahead. That's how quickly it goes at the start of an expansion. You find one before. Please, for the love of Christ, stop getting this wrong. You don't wait and then start. That's not how you do it. Fuck my life. The character I ended up staying with, and still am to this day, was an Ellie Resto Shaman. Though the Shaman I created and leveled to max level would be the character I would be playing when I encountered probably the strangest thing I will ever see in my life. The first raid instance I would ever step foot into warned me, in the title itself, of what I was about to encounter. But I didn't think about it at all. My first raid experience was the Emerald Nightmare. And the most memorable experience within it is just as much of a nightmare. I will let you and chat be the judge of whether this was strange, funny, or just flat out creepy. All right, you've got 3 choices, chat. We'll take a poll at the end. It was either strange, it was funny, or it was creepy. Legion gets announced. Let's have a name for the boyfriend. Come on, we'll have chat names because Emma's not. Obviously, with the impromptu drama time, I do not have my Patreon orders. So we're going to go with... Let's have Jadzia's. Because it reminds me of Star Trek DS9. And I like Star Trek DS9. Okay. Legion gets announced. And Jadzia's and I, my boyfriend, pre-order the moment it pops up on the website after we watch the announcement. Got our pre-orders, our awesome mounts, Diablo 3 wings, and all that awesome swag. Diablo 3 wings? What's that? I haven't got that. Do I have that?
What?
Diablo 3 wings?
There's loads of wings in Diablo now.
Oh, you have to actually play Diablo. It's not in WoW.
No.
Oh, that's bullshit then. Fucking plays Diablo. We were so pumped for the new expansion, we got all our characters ready to go and kept them logged out so we could come back in at 110% for the launch of Legion. About a month before Legion's launch, Jadzia's and I got super exciting announcement as well that we were going to have a baby. Oh, God. We'll push on. Congratulations. Anyway, let's assume it's good news. No. Let's keep going for now. It could just be that we're having a baby.
Mate.
It could be fine. Let's not assume the worst already. Let's not assume the darkness, all right? We're good. Okay. A new game to play, a new expansion to be a part of, and a new life to look forward to. You ain't going to be playing much WoW. Sorry, spoiler alert. This was going to be awesome. Yeah, it is. There's nothing like trying to chill out and play a game when you've got a super pregnant woman with you. It's awesome. Oh, confirmed it is a girl, by the way. So Legion launches. We get to 110 in under 2 days. Casuals. And my boyfriend Jadzia starts looking for a guild for us. While looking for a guild, we almost did dungeons. We mostly did dungeons and leveled alts until the Emerald Nightmare was released. We got into a guild that was going to be progressing Mythic at some point. Now, when you say that, does that mean that the guild in trade chat said looking to progress Mythic? Is that what we're talking about? Just to be clear, I mean, I haven't got the answers, but it sounds like that's what it sounds like. The first trial night we had was super fun. We just got done killing dragons on normal when a sudden whisper appears to me. Oh, hi there. Smiley face. Oh, it's a winky capital D. Okay. We have a winky capital D. Now, this guy sounds like a creeper. We're going to call him Jax. Perfect. It was Jax, one of the guild officers who interviewed us before joining the guild. He seemed nice. I thought he might have seen my huge deeps on the last pull and was going to comment on it. Hello, I replied. when the obvious of obvious came next. Classic Jax coming in. So your boyfriend didn't say you were this good. God damn. I rolled my eyes. I typed out, no. Guess we don't like the attention too much. We're just here to enjoy the game and hang out with people. From this point, as I had obviously replied and giving him attention, Jax only got worse. I'd like to hang out with you some more. You know, with you. And your boyfriend, of course. Winky P. I figured I may as well say something just to get him off. I think you mean off your back. Well, I'll read it as it says it. I figured I may as well say something just to get him off. So I replied, well, yeah, I'm sure that would be fun. We're expecting a baby in about 5 months, but other than that, we aren't a busy couple, so maybe we could start playing WoW more outside of Raid with you. And this, preacher, is where I truly faced off against the hardest Emerald Nightmare boss. I regret every choice I've made today that has led to this point. I regret so much right now. I really do. But, hell, we're going to read this sentence. Oh, wow. You should send me some pictures of yourself then. You pregnant girls are freaky cute. Jaxie, Jaxie, Jaxie. What? We'll continue. We'll continue. I seriously wanted to throw up. Unfortunately, Jadzias was in the other room playing on his computer. Oh, he's having a fap. And I didn't want to just randomly leave and cause problems, so I just stopped replying. Of course this wouldn't help, as he sent me another whisper 5 minutes later. So? ... At this point, I muted him before he could say whatever he had been preparing for the past 5 minutes. Though throughout this entire raid, I just saw his gross, fat, dumb-looking dwarf shaman huddled as close to my Pandaren shaman as he could. He stood on top of her for the whole run. Even on boss pulls, he was just focusing me and following me around, standing as close to me as he could get. This happened for the whole raid night. As we full cleared normal, I couldn't enjoy a single moment of it. Even when I would AFK trash, he would still stand there right next to me. At the end, we said our goodnights, and I told Jadzias what happened. He woke up the next morning and talked to the GM about what would happen, showing him screenshot chat logs, the whole shabazz. In which case, the GM kicked poor Jax. And it was all good. When I woke up, I was relieved to hear the news and got online to thank the GM. After thanking him, though, I received a message that I swear was Jax in disguise. No problem, sweetie. Winky face. I just left the guild. Jadzias followed after seeing why, and though he may have just been being sincerely nice, I was just that dumb. Fucking winky face chat that made my body shrivel up and want to die. After that incident, Jadzias and I created our own guild. Yes! In which he has been the raid leader since the end of Emerald Nightmare, and we're now 4 out of 11 Mythic and on Taurus. Thanks for reading through my creepy story. Does your chat find it strange? Do they find it funny? Or do they find it creepy? Also, one last thing is our baby Quinn was bought... You named him Quinn? Not Mike? Really? Really? You're choosing Quinn. Ret Paladin. Well. And he's now 5 months old. Besides the encounter in Emerald Nightmare, this has been the best expansion and overall year yet. Thank you again. And a huge hairy bro fist to you all. Creepy. Rank C name. Yeah, really creepy. It is. It's creepy. It's creepy. I don't think that was Jax in disguise. I think that was the GM. Showed his power. I think so. I think he flexed his power in kicking Jaxie, and then the no problem sweetie. That was the GM. He was making his move. I think that's what's going on there. Definitely. All right. Our next one is called I Need a Beer after that. All right. Okay. Let's see what this one... Oh, that wasn't too bad. It could have gone much worse with the baby involved. I usually read baby and get a real sour taste in my mouth. I need a beer after that. All right. It's them sweet pregnant areolas you've got to get in. Those are the king. All right, this one's just a paragraph. This one's only a paragraph. All right. Hello, preacher, and a ghosty if he's present. Hope all is well.
Boy!
I'm writing to you from the good old US of A. I hope you enjoy my little story. This happened about an hour as of writing this. My cousin asked me to come and do seat 11, and I said, fuck off. Some time passed, and he asked me to come to an upper Cara 11. I was hesitant because my cousin is dog shit and a clicker. Yes, I have linked him to your channel. What up, cuz? You alright? You get thrown right under the bus now, buddy. Now, I don't really have a pug, plus, and I'm in a stable guild with some people who are way better than me at the game. I thought it's only an 11, though. You've not been watching TDP, have you? You've not been watching TDP. Only an 11, he says. An 11 pug. I thought it was only an 11. Can't be that hard with the affixes. I told him sure. And off to Karazhan I went. Important notes. Our DPS were all melee. Quaking was the affix. And our healer was not what we would call any good. 6 pulls on Curator. Wiping over and over as we would start, and everyone would blow cooldowns. I eventually had to use drums during evocation to even kill the boss. I then realised that off-switching to ads was a problem doing the interrupt rotation, and any other mechanics on Medivh were not going to happen. We spent the remaining time wiping on Medivh. We did eventually kill it. We moved on to the Mana Devourer. Things are looking up, I thought. We then proceeded to wipe on the bridge. Oh, we one-shot Mana Devourer. That's right. 11 Mana Devourer. Fucking down, boys. Down. Moving on. We then proceeded to wipe on the bridge to chess for over 10 minutes. We then wiped on chess. But we killed it on the second pull. You wiped on chess? Fucking chess, dude. It's fucking tricky, dude. You've got to just not move, right? That's the only way you can wipe on chess, is just not move. That's it. There can't be anything else, right? An 11? That's got to be all it could be. That's got to be all it could be. It can't be anything else. You just, the floor glows. You think it's a Billie Jean video, so you started dancing. Then I was dead. Ah, shit. Anyway, okay. And we are now looking eye to eye with the one-eyed cycloptic final boss. The first pull, Cuz gets the beam. Jumps to me and instantly kills me. He then moved away from the spot and killed the other DPS as we transitioned. Wipe. We all repair and get ready to go again. Time is no longer a factor, as you can imagine. My cousin gets the shadow balls, dies to the I-beam, drops them all on top of the tank. Wipe. I get hit by the I-beam before transition, dodging shadow balls. Live. Tanks get hit by shadow ball and the same I-beam, and he dies. Wipe. Is this still phase 1 of the last boss that you're all fucking on an 11? You're all dying. This is the third wipe in phase 1 of the last boss? Okay. These were just a few of our wipes. We only ever transitioned the boss once. We were now 2 hours in Upper Karazhan 11. And our tank leaves with the closing comment of "we all suck." And you would think that that would be the end of the run. No. The warrior in our group switches specs. Asks me to stay so we can try it 4-man. Okay. We did get to the second platform, but died to the orbs instantly, if we got there at all. 30 minutes I spent not wanting to having to redo the dungeon before we called it quit.
Oh, that's crisp.
I instantly logged off, closed my BattleNet as quickly as possible, and just sat looking at my screen for a few moments. I don't know how people end up like this. Never again will I pug anything involving Mythic Plus higher than an 8. 8's where he's setting... Where's your personal bar, boys? Where's your bar? I won't go past there. You're fine if it's like 15 plus. You're fine. Like, it's like 1 to 9 is okay. Maybe 1 to 8. And then 15 plus. In the middle there, like 9 to 14, that's a bad place to be. That's a really bad place to be. You don't want to be in the 9 to 14 range. Like, if you're in there, things are going to happen. Sometimes it'll be fine, but that's where shit's going to get weird. It's going to get real weird. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in WoW. I'll just stick to my raids with my guild and Mythic Plus with them. Thank you for my time. Fair wind, my friends. Bit of RP for you there. All right. Oh, this looks like an RP story. I hope you enjoy my little tale. This is... Okay. This is definitely... We're RPing now, boys. We are definitely... Yeah, pugging 15s is fine. Pugging 15s is totally fine. You might think it's not, but it is. 15s is totally fine. That's just people wanting their weekly cash. All right. This is definitely an RP story. All right. Just to set you where my... I'm pulling my face a little bit. I know I am. The names... Okay, the main characters of this story will be a bear...
You're a bear.
Okay, it's druid forms. Okay, I was freaking out a little bit there. It said a bear, a chicken, and a holy priest. So it's druid fair. It's druid forms. We're okay. We're all right. Okay, who's a chicken? Who wants to be a chicken? Roof pigeon. Oh, no, you can be... Yeah, roof pigeon. Roof pigeon can be the chicken. That fits. Who's being a bear? Who's being a bear? Let's go with Majestic Moose. Close enough. Who's being a cat? I need a cat. Who's a pussy? Denzel. And we need an undead holy priest. Where's my girls at? Let's have Sarah. Sarah be popping. Yeah. All right. I'm just assuming the undead holy priest is a girl. It could be anybody. Could be anybody. All right. Hollow Preacher, Emma, and the Ghost.
What up, girl?
It's a guy. Not talking to you. Talk to the chat.
What up, girl?
Do you think the glove sets it off? Man, the one glove thing was in.
Hey, up here, mate, it's a fucking chick.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a bit of my story. I'm originally from Argentina. Oh, hola, muchachos. And for a bit over 2 years now, I've been living in this country, where the sun rarely comes up and the rains are everlasting. That is, of course, the UK. I mean, you're saying that at a bad time, because it is a thunderstorm outside, but fuck you. I've been playing WoW since that time in which the Barrens got broken in two. Oh, you new fish. New fish. And 1,000 Needles got drowned in water. Contrary to popular belief, I thought the expansion was amazing. Which one was that? It was Kata, right? Kata was a solid expansion.
Cat was.
Yeah, Kata was a solid expansion. I thought it was pretty good. Contrary to popular belief, I thought the expansion was amazing. Although I never did anything other than leveling alts. Well, then you're an authority on the matter, just as you are with nations.
Cooks.
Thank you, Andy.
Welcome, mate.
From that moment on, I've been playing WoW on and off over the years. And to this day, I still carry with me a curse. The curse of enjoying every speck and roll in the game. Survival Hunter, though? therefore being absolutely difficult to me to choose a main for an expansion. I usually fall in an endless cycle of leveling every alt to 110 and not maining any of them. Around the beginning of Legion, I bumped into your channel almost by accident. If memory serves me right, it was a video in which you explained your process to choose a main for Legion and which main it was going to be. And after that, I discovered Drama Time and became addicted. And thus, in order to contribute, decided to share my latest exploits with you. All right. After watching your content, I realized something was missing from my WoW experience. I never raided with a guild in WoW. I did, however, do operations in SWOTOR for a while, and thus my goal was set. I tried to continue playing the game on my original NA account for a time, but I eventually realized that every player there was terrible. I got tired and wanted to join the EU. Of course, that also meant that now I have to level all over again and even choose a main character. And this is where the tale begins. And since, yes, you are responsible for some of my decisions, I think we should take this journey together. Why am I responsible, you might be wondering? I am. I'm not responsible for anything you motherfuckers do. It's not my fault. I just share my opinion, right? That's not me being responsible for anything. I'm clean. I'm clean, man. My hands are clean. Look at these motherfuckers. Yeah? Pristine. Pristine. Well, simply put, Preach, because I watched your tanking series and TDP and decided to take on a role I never did before. Okay, I've made a new tank. That's good, right? Good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. As you can see, I'm not a noob. But still, I'm in a new realm, a new role, experience the craziness of anonymous people out there. After deciding that my ultimate goal was to get into a guild and raid with them, the time come for me to choose which class to make. So that meant apart from having a tank spec, my class needed to have some alternative spec as well. Ideally, I wanted an alternative healing spec, and most of the chat is probably guessing by now. My choice at this point got narrowed down to 2 classes. So, making Ghosty proud, one can only hope, I made the male master race protection paladin. The blood elf paladin. Cliche, dude. Male, though? And off I went at the start of my journey. From silencing Mana Race in the Eversong Woods to kicking Luzran in the back, questing in Tranquillin. I made my way to 15 and the pub taking started. In the pub taking? I don't know what that means. Let the games begin. To my surprise, apart from having an unstoppable ferocity for pulling, nothing worth telling happened during vanilla content. No wipes, no kicks, no drama at all. I was starting to believe in the protection dream. I started to believe that the guides that you made were the truth guiding my righteous shield. Is this going to shit on me big time? Fuck you, man. The time came for BC content then. Again, inside of dungeons, nothing important or relevant occurred, but at this point, I make a side comment. This is a confirmation for you, Preacher. Some weeks ago in one of your shows, you were surprised that there may be people that, to this day, with a 110 tune, still camp the outland bases and gank those daring 60s. I know that happens, actually. All day long. Well, I can confirm. Actually, before deciding on my pally, I got there too with a priest. And on both occasions, there it was. The same Alliance Bear. Majestic Moose. Killing... So proud of you, Majestic Moose. Killing all the quest givers all day long. 7 hours at least he was there. And from time to time, he would be killed by the Horde and then return to continue his ways. What a good day you're having, Majestic Moose. I am proud of you in many ways. Moose Bear hype. Taking out, ooh, them level 60s. The real tough son of bitches. But of course, the heroes and all of us, we continue leveling, never to return there unless it is to see Illidan's past. And thus, Majestic Moose remains. Some say he's still there to this day, killing lobies, destroying quest givers, day after day, writing his own heroic tale of PvP. Is it true, Moose? Is it true, dude? You're still there, good man. To Wrath of the Lich King we go. And then, to my satisfaction, the difficulty of some of the dungeons started to become greater. On some of them, there are some pulls here and there that can bring some of those ninja pullers down in 2 hits. to my satisfaction and enjoyment. And this is what happened in a Gundrak. Oh shit, Gundrak normal, boys. Here we go. And I need your in the chat's expert opinion on the events that transpired. Alright, here we go. The group consisted of 3 DPS druids and an undead holy priest to watch over us. Oh, we need another druid then, because Majestic Moose is our man about town. We need another druid who shall be El Grande Pedri. I'm just going to call you El Grande. You should be known as El Grande. Okay. We have a guardian druid, El Grande. A chicken, Roof Pigeon. A pussy, Denzel. And our holy priest, Sarah. The team. Following your advice on tanking, I did my evaluation of the... Wait, there's a guardian... Oh, okay, he's DPSing as guardian. Okay, alright. He's DPSing as guardian. Okay. That's why they call him El Grande. I did my evaluation of the group at the beginning of the run. None of them ninja pulled, really. El Grande seemed incapable of having aggro while he was DPSing. So all seemed good. It's all going well. Denzel scratched every mob, topping the DPS meters with me and Roof Pigeon following. El Grande seemed to be practicing his rotation. Is it Mangle, then Thrash? Or... Wait a minute. Let me start again. Mangle, Swipe, Thrash? Huh. I'm confused. Confused. Where do we start here? So, El Grande seems to be practicing his rotation, so not that great a result. But who cares? I was leading that DPS zoo through the place at crushing it at a victorious pace. But our healing, oh, Sarah and her healing, was lacking. On the first pulls with all the snakes, I watched Sarah struggle to heal the party back to full, even when we were out of combat. She went and had to drink. While fighting the first boss, my HP remained around 50% for the entire time, and after the fight ended, and that is considering my Chris Light the Protector for some need of self-healing. Following what you had said, I reached the only conclusion possible. Sarah sucks, and I should adapt accordingly. See? It works. See? You gotta think about it. I, the holy shield that protects this group... I am the holy shield that protects the group. Will not place them at risk by making risky pulls that Sarah could not handle. So I paced myself, chain pulled from one group to the next, but not pulling the whole room, keeping the group safe, the place under control, but trying to keep a pace so we could finish it in a solid time. I was proud of myself. And that is when the first orange text popped up. Go fast, tank! Faster! Who was this? Who was requesting this? Was it El Grande? Was it Denzel? No, of course no. It was none other than Sarah. To my disbelief, my health bar remained always around 60 or 70%. I do not need to remind the chat that we are talking about Gundrak normal here. Healing and topping the tank off is a trivial task, but still, I needed one if you want the tank to start pulling like crazy. I said nothing, since in the end I wanted to get the run over with and didn't want to make it even slower by stopping to type and send some orange justice the healer's way. I pressed on, and as usual by now, my life remained at 50 to 60%. And then, the orange text popped up again. The words that haunt me to this day, and push me to share this little story with you. Paladin sucks! Fury. Rage. The nerve of the collection of saggy bones. Still I pressed on, not saying a word. While my attention went from that point on to that fucking bitch healer. Slacking, not topping me even when she had several globals without doing healing or damage. But when she graciously pulled one of the rhinos for me and got hammered to 20% of their health, she topped herself instantly. Meaning Sarah was perfectly able to heal to full when she could be asked. We finished the run, and I decided it was time to take some retribution on Sarah. If you keep me at 50% health the entire time, I'm not going faster. You're fucking slacking. And I left the group. Not only that, since I didn't want to play again with that twat, I went to put her on ignore, only to receive a player not found message. She had put me on ignore. Sarah had put me on ignore first. Me, the holy protector of goodness. I swear, I'm just going to copy and paste it. I can't copy enable editing. It says the holy protector of goodness. Can you believe it? I was fuming. But it was confidence. Was confidence shaken? Our little story ends. What do you guys make of it? Am I a shitty tank? Is Preacher's Guide to crap? Why? Why write that? Why? Do you know these people? Do you understand? Do you understand? All day, C rank. All day. Or is this just toxicity in pugs? This is for now. My adventure continues, and I will keep track. For now, signing off, and I will name myself the Argent Pally for submitting my little adventures to you. Have a nice evening, all of you. And keep the content rolling. It's really appreciated. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you. There you go. See? See? Look what happens. Look what happens. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. So far, so good. Nothing that I've had to stop. That's what I'm happy with. Alright, the perfect time for a break. No names at the start. We'll see. Yeah, MMO champion told me. See his rank? Bad. Okay. No names at the start. No. Confirmed. No names at the start. I'm glad Denzel was doing good DPS. At least in a story, it works. But I think credit goes to El Grande. Let us know how you get on with that bear rotation, dude. Let us know how you get on with it. All right, then. Holla Preach! A big hello from Team Croatia. And a big hello and a bro fist to that man Ghosty.
Afternoon, mate. Hope you're doing good, mate.
It's just like you had a stroke.
I had no end to my dialogue,
It's like
mate.
you had a stroke midway through you
I'm
talking.
having a stroke now. Do you want to see? Turn around slowly.
Just keep your pants on this time. I'm a long-time listener and watcher of all your stuff, but mostly drama time. It fascinates me how do people end up in these situations, so it's a great pleasure to listen and be shocked and entertained. I agree, especially when you used my name, Fuzzguz. Our author is Fuzzguz. Are you here, Fuzzguz? Are you? Somehow I managed to never have any drama in game. I was always just barely smart enough to stay away from cesspool and couples guilds. Most of the people I play with and currently are stranger friends from across the Europe, so there wasn't any high emotions about anything. No need for drama. So I thought I might never get to write a single thing to you. Is he here? He is here! Oh, shit. Outed. Outed. But while doing the Stormheim invasion last night and seeing Odin, I remembered a friend's dog named Odin, and how he and WoW saved my ass in high school. Where are you taking me, Fuzz? Did you fuck a dog? Is this a dog fucking story? I'm not reading it if it's a dog fucking story. Just because it's called Odin, you can't fuck it. It's still a dog. No, it's not. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I want a heads up if it's a dog fucking story. Just get like if you're gonna send me a dog fucking story, like I'm not gonna read it, but just put it at the title or something like that, right? So I know I could skip over it. This is a dog fucking story, and we'll move past it. So here we go. November 2005. I was at that high school. I was in 2nd grade. Don't know what that means. I had some good grades, some bad. And some that I might just actually flunk. Or take the test for the entire year for the class. In order to correct some of those big Fs in chat for grades, which is a 1 in Croatia, I took on more work. one of which was a big presentation for a seminar for one of those professors. It was related to the current subject, so it was okay. He knew I knew my way around the computer and wanted it to be done well. 50 to 60 slides with graphs, with movie clips, a transition, and text points. Graphs? Bunch of stuff was needed. All I got was printed out documents and copied book pages, so there was a lot of work to do. To be honest, if I did that and nothing else, I might have finished it in a weekend, but I was, and still am, lazy as fuck. You know what? I could probably finish this in 2 days, which means I'm going to start it 2 days before it's due. Science! So I kept putting it off. More schoolwork piled on, more things in school, more trouble, and by mid-December it reached a no-turning point. I had 1 week before the end of the semester. It's not called that, but I don't know the name in English. Term. We call them terms. And I had at least 3 weeks of work to do. Oh, God, I've got 3 weeks work to do and 1 week to get it done in. This is going to be the best quality shit I've ever made. But my friend called me and said that she had a new game and I should come and check it out. Ah, bastard. Well, I can't play now. And so I did. It was a cold, gloomy Saturday around 6 to 7 p.m. when I went to her house. She was already in the game. Wow, looked amazing. If I remember correctly, she was playing Alliance, a night elf. No shit, she was playing a night elf. Playing a motherfucking priest or a druid or some shit. I don't fucking know, but you know what it was. Some melee class. She wasn't a priest, that's for sure. Druid. I watched her as she played while describing how to play. What buttons do what? How did quest work? Zones, types of characters? Then it was my turn to play. At first, the almost turn-based style, the cooldowns, was a bit strange to me. But I got the hang of it. I fell in love. We traded places, 30 minutes each. It was great. 2-3 hours went by fast. And her friends stopped by on their way to the city. They had booze and they asked us to join them. Sadly, she said yes. We got ready and stepped outside. While she was locking the door and taking the keys to her grandma, who's in the house next to it, I said I'll say hello to her dog, Odin. A big old golden retriever. You're going to fuck this dog, aren't you? Super happy, super friendly, super snuggly with a big old waggy tail. Andy.
What?
This guy's going to fuck a dog, dude.
Not for me, mate. I draw the line at foxes.
As I played with him a little, he got super excited. He started running and running through the backyard. He was as quick as lightning and as graceful to boot. He wouldn't stop whizzing around me back and forth. And my little brain had an idea. And this is the God's honest truth. I was this dumb. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. But it's actually worse in a way. It's not worse. It's not. It's bad, though. It's bad, though. All right, this is his idea. So there's a dog running around in circles, right? Very excited dog. Excited as in, you know, happy, right? There's nothing sexual about it at all. Okay? And he has an idea. If I jump just in front of him, would he be able to stop? That's the plan. Why is that the plan? Why is that the plan? Oh, look at this dog running really fast. I should jump in front of it. Why is that the plan? Is my door open?
Ben?
Bet he's asleep. Buddy, come here. Ben. Come. Now, buddy. Have I ever jumped in front of you while you're running? Eh? Have I? No. And I would never do that to you. I want you to know that. From the bottom of my heart. You're very cozy. Were you asleep? Were you asleep? Yeah. Sorry, pal. Did I wake you up? You having a sleep? Sorry, mate. There's a man here being very mean to a dog. Go on. Go and have a sleep. Sorry, pal. Pretty sure I just woke the dog up. I feel bad now. At least I didn't jump in front of him. Anyway. So I jumped. He did not stop. Weird. Weird, right? I know, like... He hit me full speed in the leg. All the legs. Now, this moment's a little fuzzy. Either it was direct impact in the leg or the lever effect while he got stuck between my... While he got stuck between my legs. Is this the excuse you gave the hospital? Okay. This is how my dick ended up in this dog. So, we're in the backyard, right? The dog started going crazy. And I had this thought that no human being should have, which is to jump in front of the dog. And then the dog hit me, and we fell over, and my pants fell down. It was the lever effect, you see. There was a lever effect on the dogs. And now we're here. So, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what to say. Anyway, he got stuck between my legs as we flew through the air. I got spun and pushed back from the impact. But something was terribly wrong with my left leg when we landed. I was on my back, my left leg strangely positioned. I wanted to straighten it out, but it went in a different direction. Y'all ever see Psycho Sid jump off the second rope? You guys ever see that? You should Google that. Psycho Sid leg kick. And have fun with that one. Enjoy. There was no screaming or yelling. My leg was numb. There was no pain at that moment. Yeah, that's called shock, that. It's pretty good. Odin was walking around me, strutting. Yeah, that's right. Smugs. All the smugs. Oh my god, all the smugs. Okay, all the smugs. He did have a sad expression on his face. Thinking he did something wrong. To this day, I still feel sorry for that dog. I grabbed my phone. Who do you call first? I can't remember how old you said you were. Oh, you're second grade, so you would have been 18? No. 13. 13, right? About 13. Who do you call first? If your leg's going the wrong direction. Mum, yeah. I've always got it called Mum. Why don't you ever call Dad? Is it because we'll take the... Tell me why you wouldn't call Dad. Is it because you know I'd take the piss out of you? You did what? You jumped in front of a running dog. Intentionally. Now your leg's broken. Now, Fuzzgoes does say in the chat for the audio listeners that his dad was working. But there you go. Oh, God, everyone's brought up these fucking miserable dad stories now. What dad? Dad's a prick. He was probably drunk. I'd probably be streaming. I'm not going to help you out if I was streaming. Anyway, I grabbed my phone and called Mummy. Told her that I probably have a broken leg, and then I called an ambulance. This was my first ride. This wasn't my first ride. I'd had a broken knee, a broken arm, and 3 major skin lacerations. What? You know why? Because you think things like jumping in front of fucking running dogs is a good idea, dumbass. Stop jumping in front of shit. Your body keeps telling you to stop, and you keep jumping in front of shit. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. The ambulance came 10 minutes later, and I was whisked away to our small city hospital. The doctor was there, checked with his finger over my jeans. Oh, shit. What the fuck? He checked with his finger over my jeans what might be the issue and said it's probably a dislocated knee. Now, I've had a dislocated knee. It sucks. And I had to go to another hospital with a surgical wing, which is around 60 kilometers away. Where do you live? Oh, Croatia. Is that normal in Croatia? NHS represent, boys. Now this is where the pain started. When we get there, the shock had subsided and pain was here. When my leg was moving even a little bit, another doctor came, checked my leg with his finger. Where'd you get all these doctors with these big fingers? Ooh. Fixed. Checked my leg with his finger and said it wasn't the knee, but it was a full fracture and I'd have to go to have a surgery. and they should take off my pants. But they couldn't with the position of my leg. So they cut up my pants with scissors. The doctor said, and I shit you not, while I was in total pain, they look like nice pants. It'd be shame to ruin them. Wow, pants. From the doctor, the fucking pants. As he cuts your kecks up, these look nice. Shame if something was to happen to him. Slicing them all up. What a guy. I started correcting my leg. The unimaginable pain of bone on bone grinding and nerves and meat. I don't know. It was horrible. After that was done, though, surgery was scheduled for 4 a.m. Gave me plenty of time to text my friends what had happened. This is where the saving my butt comes in. All right. After the professors... You got off school? This is after the professors found out what happened. They told me that it's okay. I should get better first, and then we'll deal with the problems. And for that big project, a couple of friends volunteered to do it.
Mate.
I just had to give them the material and the work that I did so far. I did lie that I started, but I didn't know where the USB drive was. Classic, actually. Classic. And I'm in hospital, so I can't really show you where the USB drive is. This is a bummer, because I had surgery. Do you remember? I'm in a lot of pain. You should probably just start from scratch. That way you know where you are. Yeah, I have started it. I just can't remember where it is. Which is a shame. After the surgery and 2 weeks in hospital, I came home where I had nothing to do for at least 2 months before my checkup. And it seems my stupidity was rewarded with my own copy of World of Warcraft. Dad came home one day from work with a brand new sealed copy of WoW and additional months of playtime. It was amazing. I had the best broken leg ever. Those 2 months went by really fast. A couple of friends from school started playing as well, and we would run around chatting, doing quests. Now, before this, I wasn't really the best friends with them. We would hang out together, but not too much. They didn't really concern themselves with my school problems, which I didn't mind. Everyone has their own issues, but playing WoW brought us closer and became really, really good friends. Later, they offered to help me with school stuff, each in their own subject that they were good at. They would stop by, little tutoring sessions here and there, and a couple of months later when I got back to school, I managed to correct my grades and get everything done in time. I'm still a lazy fuck, but not so much, right? It's just ease up. Owen, the first character I made was a female Tauren Hunter. I called it... Can I say this, Fuzzguz? I assume so. You haven't told me not to. So I'm gonna. I named my first female Tauren Hunter Pomodoria, which is tomato in Croatian dialect. Now, you're in the chat, so you're going to have to explain why. I mean, we need an answer. We do need an answer for this, please. At least I wasn't a Lions, he says. At least I wasn't a Lions.
What a prick.
And also, Mulgore is nice. Open and nice. You can breathe there. I love it.
Is that dog shagger?
Is this the dog fucker still?
Is it though?
Yeah.
And he plays Horde. There's a shocker.
Barely. Female Tauren Hunter called
I'm surprised
Tomato.
he's got time to take in the scenes, mate, when he's 6 inside a fucking dog, though.
Running around Mulgore. I'm a tomato. I'm a tomato. I'm
Yeah,
a tomato.
he's called
I'm a tomato. I don't know why. Wait. I can do this. Where are we? We want to be like there. Perfect.
Oh, you're hewing red.
Oh, yeah. I'm a tomato. I'm a tomato. Female Tauren Hunter stance. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a tomato. I'm a tomato. Yeah. I think we should take your word for it. I think that's a pretty good idea. I think we should definitely take your word for it. It sounds perfect to me. Sounds
there's
absolutely.
an American in chat getting pissed off that you're not saying tomato. Ah, ha, ha. Careful, mate. He's going to go nuclear.
It's gonna go nuclear.
Read a book, yeah.
Hey, no knocking to me. I got the Texas Steakhouse, man.
True.
Jelly for days.
Steaks.
Oh yeah, steak. Anyway, Sadly, I lost that account long ago since my dad didn't want to continue paying for a subscription. And later I forgot the email, the password, and lost the game key. I came back in late car and had the worst Battle Chest expansion purchasing luck ever. But that's a boring story. I've been playing Fury Warrior ever since. Dude, what the fuck, man? The dog's passed away a couple of years ago. Why? Why are you telling us the dog's dead? See ya. Take care and love you all. Why?
Too much raw whip now.
Dude, what? We were kind of happy. There's his fucking leg. Who fucking cares?
Another dead dog on the preach tree. It's so bad.
Did I kill the dog? No! No, I did not kill the dog, you terrible people. No, I did not. Fucking hell. Where's my dog? I want to cuddle now. Ladies and gents, that does bring us to the end of this wonderful little drama time. Our little random drama time midweek. I had a lot of fun doing that. It was kind of nice making a change, not knowing what we were getting into. It's really a lot of fun doing it that way. I wish we could do that more often, but it does get dangerous. It does get dangerous. But we did all right there. That wasn't too bad. Besides dog death and all that kind of stuff, it wasn't that bad at all. Now, I am off to continue making YouTube things for you wonderful people. In fact, we're doing some technical After Effects stuff. Sounds boring. But we'll get it done so you guys can go, that looks cool. Yeah, man, that looks really cool. Thank you to all of you for tuning in on a Tuesday. Thank you all for turning up on a Tuesday. Thank you to all the subs and things. I can see them right there. Thank you all very much. You have a wonderful day. We'll be back in tomorrow, where it is, of course, new patch day, where we have a whole new quest line involving the Scar. Is that what we're calling it? I think we're calling it the Scar. Are we calling it the Scar?
Earth Vag.
What's it called?
Me.
The Azerothian Vag.
It's not called that. It's called the Scar. I'm sure they're calling it the Scar. Yeah, doing some stuff on new patch day. It should all be fine. It is Tuesday, my dudes. Yeah. Are we calling it the Scar? I am my... The Wound. Is that it? The Wound.
The Gash.
The Wound, they're calling it. Yeah, they're calling
The
it
gash.
the Wound.
What? No sexy pun intended.
Ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.
To the gash!
Bye-bye. I'll see you in the morning.